He has also revealed the presence of Abu Talha and ISI officers at the training camp. Naved was also made to write letter to his family before he was pushed into the Indian territory. So some startling revelations coming in there from, of course, Mohammad Naved. And this is, of course, news that we are breaking here at this hour. Athir joins us for more on this. Athir, if you could just tell us a little bit more about the information that we've been able to access out of the interrogation that is going on from Mohammad Naved.
Well, that's right. We are learning from our sources that Naved, before he was pushed into Indian territory, at the training camp, he had met top Lashkar commanders. And this was after he had received Fidain training. In the Lashkar camps, whenever a Fidain receives full training to carry out suicide attacks, it is then that a meeting is organized between the suicide, bomber or the person who's going to attack and the top Lashkar commanders. So this happened at the camp, and also Naved has revealed that there was movement of ISI officers to the camp at the training camp. Another thing which is disclosed during the interrogation is that he was made to write a letter to his family stating that if something happens to him in case of the attack, his belongings may be returned to the family, and that would be his last letter to the family. So this was also done. So these facts have emerged during his interrogation, which has been carried out over days.
Well, Athir, he has been known to be making conflicting statements, and that's one of the reasons why this lie detector test was subjected on him. But clearly, this kind of information was not really new to Indian authorities, but it definitely is very crucial to nail Pakistan's lie yet again, who so far have completely rubbished all of this information and have distanced themselves from Mohammad Naved.
Well, absolutely. As far as terror activities are concerned, there seems to be no respite. The ISI continues to play a major role as far as, carrying out these covert operations are concerned. And moreover, there have been several, ceasefire violations. It continues unabated, and this has been happening for a long time. There are indications from the modules who have been arrested of late that ISI continues to play a major role in pushing terrorists across the border.
Okay, and also, this information is very crucial, isn't it, Athir, for the Indian government and the security agencies just ahead of those crucial NSA level talks?
Well, absolutely. This will be one of the major, topics of discussion, that the ISI's unabated, support to terror outfits, terror camps. This will be, of course, one of the major concerns which the NSA is going to take up with at the higher level talks with its counterpart.
Okay, let's just recap that breaking news coming in. Naved meeting top Lashkar commanders after he received Fidain training. This is the information that Athir was just giving us. He's also revealed the presence of Abu Talha and some IAS officers at the training camp. Athir, if you could just specify and give us more details about what exactly did Naved mention in the interrogation about these Fidain camps, these training camps, and especially his association with the ISI officers.
Well, you see, what he's revealed to the interrogators is that what he saw was that the Fidain training is the apex training which is given at the Lashkar camps in different regions. And after he had received this training, it was then that he got the opportunity to meet the top Lashkar commanders. And he's also revealed it was during that while that he also got to know about the movement of ISI officers to the training camp.
Mr. Karim joins us now, of course, a defense expert. Mr. Karim, your comments on these, shocking revelations coming in there, and once again, the confessions being made from the terrorist himself about his association with the ISI and the kind of training that was given to these boys.
You see, I am not surprised, and nobody should be. It is well known in India by all of us that ISI is the force behind all these things. Now, the question is whether the Pakistan is going to ever accept it. I don't think so. Even when you present all the proof, they will say this is not sufficient. So, the fact remains that India should understand and decide what action to take rather than either getting surprised or shocked, because there is no surprise or shock to us at all. We know it, and we even recognize those chaps who do this training, impart this training to these people. So I don't think it will have any impact on the talks really, because they'll say perhaps that it is all wrong. India has concocted this evidence.
True. Sir, you're right to point that out. In fact, that is something that I was asking our correspondent earlier on also, that these are not, this is not information that India is not privy to and is not in the know-how of it. But still,
yes.
how crucial is this for the Indian government? How important is this, probably just to strengthen our case even more before those very, important NSA level talks also? That is scheduled
India
to happen
should collect all this evidence and present it to the international community. And they should question Pakistan. Because within bilateral talk, they'll never accept this. And all the proofs are given out very clearly for 26/11 that nothing has happened to him. He said he was not asked, so on and so forth. So it is a question of bringing out all these facts to the international forum and exposing Pakistan further.
But they would seriously take cognizance of all of this evidence coming out, isn't it?
Yes, evidence is coming out, and I think it will be very important evidence. And this time, privately, much more than the last time.
All right. Sir, thank you so much for joining us and speaking to us on India Today. And Arthur, thanks so much for getting us the very latest.